Hi, this is Rohit from yet another watch and welcome to the review of the Seiko Prospex SPRF81, the Street Series Tuna Safari Edition. So going back in history, the retro tuna shape from the 1975 diverse model has been channeled into a more compact yet reinforced watch, and now this has a dive rating of 200 meters. And the good thing to notice, this is an ISO certified diver's watch. So if you could look into the watch, so we have the automatic below the Prospex logo, and below that we have the diver's 200 meters depth rating. So looking more into the specifications, it has a caliber of 4R35. Seiko claims a tolerance of plus 45 to minus 35 seconds per day, but my unit fares much better with a tolerance of around 5 seconds positive per day, and the power reserve is only around 41 hours. The case is a stainless steel case, but then if you notice it, this has this huge shroud surrounding the overall case. Now this might seem huge, but apparently this watch is very wearable on smaller wrist as well. This has a diameter of only 43.2 millimeters, although it's quite thick at around 12.6 millimeter, but the lug to lug distance is what makes this more wearable, and it's only at 44 millimeters. So for someone like me who has quite small wrists measuring only 6.25 inch circumference, this fits very well. And adding to that, this has a lug width of only 20 millimeters. So the color that I have opted for is a navy color. So the other variant which is available in India is an olive dial as well. And this has a standard Seiko clasp, and the buckle is branded Seiko. But unfortunately, the dial is only a hardlex crystal, and for the price that we are paying, the MRP is 45,000, and with discounts you probably can get this for around 37-38 INR. But if you could notice, if I move closer to the screen, there's this gash over here which I've made accidentally. So given that it is a hardless crystal, this is going to be there forever. Now this is one thing which Seiko is a bit reluctant to put sapphire crystal across all their Prospex series, but hopefully down the line we could see more watches coming in with the sapphire crystal. Now it's very difficult for us to move away this particular gash from this hardlex crystal, so this is something that I will have to live with. And coming over to the crown, this is quite recessed at 4 o'clock over here, and the date window is at 4:30, which is very unobtrusive, and it adds to the overall look and symmetry of the watch. This is quite neatly stacked, so even from far away this watch is quite a looker. Now unscrewing the watch is quite buttery smooth, and this gives a nice pop to it. And then I'm winding it, so it starts sticking. One pull out is for the date change, and further can adjust the time. So this has a unidirectional rotating bezel, and probably most of you would be aware this is quite useful in terms of measuring time for shorter periods of time, and can be used as a stopwatch as well. So moving on, the band color and material is made in silicone, and this is quite comfortable on the wrist. But the one gripe that I have with this particular silicone strap is that once you wear it on the wrist, at times it doesn't hold on to this buckle over here, and most often than not this keeps popping out very easily. So a bit more detail into the watch. So the watch is affectionately named as by the Seiko fans as a tuna because of its larger diameter and the bowl shape like that of a tuna tin. The according style strap combines high durability and comfort, and also given that it's an ISO certified, it can withstand any tough weather. Now looking into the case back, this is etched with the tsunami logo, the Seiko branding, and the ISO certification. So there are 4 models available in India: See, the SPRF81, which is a blue dial and the matching silicon strap, and the SPRF83, which is the olive dial and a similar olive strap. So both of these come with an automatic caliber, and it is priced at around 45k. So all the models which are sold in India come with a K1 caliber manufactured in Malaysia and cased in China, unlike the global variants which are all made in Japan. And there are two other variants as well which are offered by solar powered, and it is predominantly targeted towards the women audience, and it has a smaller case measuring at only 38.7 millimeters. Well, I bought mine from Ethos Boutique with a discount of 15%, bringing the final price to INR 38,250. Now this is quite an everyday watch. You can bang it on, bash it on, and this will definitely take in all the beatings and can survive a lot of years. Now closing off with some of the loom shots. So Seiko are predominantly known to offer good loom. So I'm just blasting my watch. So this is how it is. The Lumibright in this particular model is quite brilliant. It's spread evenly across all of the indices and the hands, and there's also a loom pip at 12 o'clock. And all of the indices are applied along with the Seiko logo. Now this watch looks stunning. And for even those of you who are having a smaller wrist, this fits in quite perfectly. So I'll give you a wrist shot as to how it fits in my 6 1/4 inch wrist. So there you go. So this is a wrist view, and this comes in a pretty standard packaging from Seiko. So you have the usual Seiko box, and it comes along with the warranty manual and the instruction on the caliber. So that's pretty much it. I hope you like this content, and if you did, please hit a like, share your comments, and a sub to the channel would be much appreciated. Thanks, and see you in the next video. Cheers.